Oh no. What's up, guys? Let's get trading view up here. Here we go. All right. We should be rolling. We should be good. Let me get the stream out. Let me go check it first. Make sure that we're cooking. Dang, I just realized how much you can hear in the background. It's insane. Well, Everly's been on one, so I'll probably go on mute a lot. All right, I'm going to send out the link real quick. If everyone could please like and retweet the stream if you're here on X, I would greatly appreciate it. It is recorded as always. That way people can find it later on and look at the trading content and education we talked about later. Easier to find it, more people that share it. You know, they offer the noise cancellation on here, and I put it on, and I swear it doesn't work at all, and I can't find a way around it. Because like you'll be able to hear her losing her mind when she starts here in a little bit. Like literally, echo cancellation and noise suppression is on. It just doesn't freaking work. Come on now, Restream. What's up, Mikey B? All right, market's going to open up in about 45 seconds. You got a small gap to fill down here on SPY, so watch for the move down to 526. All right, and market open. Let's see how we're looking here. You got a 5-minute squeeze on SPY as of right now. Uh, Showing to the downside. We're underneath the EMAs and VWAP. If that keeps on rejecting and closes under, we'll probably get that quick move down here. Just go fill that gap. Q's is almost down there near the 445, so I want to watch to see if this gap fills too. All right, Q's already filling the gap. Watch SPY here as well. All right, let's see if Q's fills it. Let's see if SPY fills it. I'm watching the SPY 520 post for April 21st. Get this move down. All right, here we go. See if we get that little extra move down here on SPY. There we go. Come on. Little bit more. Go fill it. Little bit more. Come on now. There we go. Come on. A little bit more. There we go. All right, gonna trim some. Filled. And move a stop to entry now. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. Boom, right there. Right at the target. That was easy. Very quick. Gap filled. Right to target. Look at that candle. Easy. That was quick. And I just got stopped out of the rest. Just saw the alert. Right to target. uh, Q's almost. It was actually a few cents off. SPY was perfect. 50.06. Oh, I missed it by a penny on Q's. If you let me see the high. Oh no, 444.77. Okay, so it does have a little bit lower to go here on Q's. SPY hit it like to the penny perfectly. Yeah, there's always a delay on X, but not YouTube. YouTube's usually pretty fine. If SPY gets under that 526.50, this was a big level from yesterday. If you're in the premium Discord, we were talking about the move down here. You'll see how well this level works on SPY. So SPY loses that, can get that next drop down to right here. Upside's like 530, 532 area is going to be big. Watch that right there. Be watching like those two zones here on SPY. It's kind of right there at the top. It's kind of already got it marked for me. Just right up here. There's an order block. Imagine SPY is a break, retest, drop. Yeah, we could see lower. Nice job. Easy V Gaming, $1,100 quick on the drop. SPY and NVIDIA. Nice. Let's go. SPY puts up 30%. Let's go. Nice. Great work. Great job. Good job, DMC. Nice. Yeah, SPY breaks that right here. It can pay a little bit more. Watch the bounce where the gap is, but there's Q's. All right, Q's gap just filled. Post pay over there too. If you took QQQ instead of SPY. So quick gains on the puts. I have no position now, though. I have no position on it, but hope it continues to go downside if you're still in them. Someone said they were down $200 from the delay. You should be up $200 now. Should be green, baby. There's new lows here. Right there at the bottom of the gap. Oh, does SPY need to go a little bit lower? What's the high of that one? 526.06. Oh, no. What's the low? Oh, no. We're not there yet. Let's go. Q's is there. 4 for 4. What we got? SPY 525 put, nice. 525 put, and NVIDIA $100 put. Nice job. Let's go look at NVIDIA real quick. Yeah, look at that. Right at, oh, it opened up underneath the 105, straight down. Yeah, there's a take profit spot right here. Nice job. Nice job. Sitting right here on the zone on the level. Be tempted to try a long here. Nice job, easy. I'd be tempted to try a long here. They continue to hold this bottom after filling the gap. QQQ 450 calls, April 21st. They're at 305 here. Nice bounce. You start scalping these futures off this. Nice bounce. There you go, Qs. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Baby screaming in the background. Uh-oh. LLY is up 16%. Holy shit. That's wild. Beautiful bounce on SPY. Beautiful bounce on SPY. Back up to the EMAs here. They break above these EMAs. See if we can get this ripper up here. All right. I'm going to take a trim here on Qs. Come on. All right. Moving a stop to entry. Nice bounce there. Nice bounce. Right down to the gap and then a little for a scalp up. A little scalp down, a little scalp up. Oh, did they have earnings? Oh, Mountain Man did it downside, then upside. 445 put and then 445 call or 447 call. Nice job. Scalp up, scalp down. Yeah, quick gains both directions so far. Get the move down and fill the gap. Get the move for the bounce. Looking good. Oh my god. You're an LLY. Nice. All right. Let me go through the Weeble real quick. Amazon got obliterated at the open this morning. Nasty downside candles. Apple. Ooh. Look at Apple. Apple might lead the way down here. Look at this bad boy. Not getting any love this morning. 15-minute. Disgusting. Squeeze firing downside. It's got to catch a bid right down here. She don't look good. I guess I need to send an announcement in Discord for all the new people that don't know where I'm at. Today's treated as my Friday. Using small portion of profits to trade closer expiry contracts. The YouTube's like no delay versus X. Apple's looking like shit. I'm gonna lead that way down. Spine Q dropping lower. Yeah, rejecting emails. Going back down. See what happens here. I'm gonna get this out real quick. Everly just say she's painting. The fuck is she painting? All right, let me send this out in Discord. Let people know how Fridays. She's painting my walls. Yeah, I guess so. If everyone could please like and retweet the stream on X, would greatly appreciate it. What's up, Traders Bait? What's up, Money? All right. I have to leave early today. I got to go get a haircut. All right, they're defending. Same spot. Same spot again for those calls. Wick down, come back up to the EMAs and VWAP. Same thing just happened again. Q's about looks like it wants to do it again. Look at all these lower wicks down here after filling the gap. About to freaking do futures this time for a scalp instead of options. They continue to defend it, keep holding it. Let's see what Nvidia's doing. Nvidia's got a long lower wick on it. All right, so they're defending. I like the longs here again. Same thing. Same thing. Look at them push it up. Freaking same shit. SPY back to 9 EMA and VWAP. All right, I'm going to take one off here of ES. 5 points, going to move a stop. Entry's 320. Here we go. Same shit. Same shit. Same thing. Back to the EMAs here. Oh, here we go, baby. Boom. Same long trade again. I did options the first time. I did futures this time and caught the bigger move now in futures. Here we go. 10 points on ES. I'm going to cover another. Oh, popping 15 points. Oh, shit. Okay, I got to manage this. Oh, we're ripping. I'm trying to type in the Discord. All right, going to move stop up. 15 points ES. Let's go. $750 per contract gain. I don't have one left. Let's go. Beautiful. Right up to the 21. On Qs. SPY. Went it back above the EMA. Same thing. Look at all those bottom wicks I was talking about. They were defending it. They were holding it. Ripped it straight back up. Same freaking thing. Someone said YouTube delay. Bad as X picked up 5 points on ES. No. Well, I mean, no for the delay, but yay for the ES. Nice job. I just get stomped out in profit. No. What is that alert? NVIDIA. Is NVIDIA crossing back up over? Yeah, it is. Remember that NVIDIA candle I said, that wick? I have an alert on Weeble. At 103.25. Apparently it's getting back above it. Yep, there it is. It's trying. Beautiful. That's why right before I hit the long, what I do, I went and looked at NVIDIA. I was like, what's NVIDIA doing right now? If NVIDIA is catching a bit off those lows, that can help SPY and Qs here. Here we go. Back to the 21. Ripping. Let's go. All right, back up 20 points here on ES. Yes, I trade from my cell phone. For you guys that don't know. Back to the 21 here on Qs. Right at VWAP. Held the same spot. Beautiful lower wicks. Now let's see if we can get this move. Back up here. SPY's almost there. SPY. Gap fill. Lower wicks. Right off the level. See if it gets its move. Right back up here. Beautiful. Oh, someone just joined the Discord saying, I'm new here. Where are you posting alerts at? Where are you at? I'm live on X and YouTube right now, freaking scalping this shit. Here we go. Beautiful long. Come on. You're almost there. Need a little bit more. It's basically there. It's almost $1,000 per contract on ES. Beautiful pop. The YouTube stream better than the X stream? That's usually how it is. It's usually how it is. The YouTube stream better than the X? Make sure that X stream is still working. It is. Let's go. A nice job on Dollar General, Bishop. Market Bishop, one of the alert analysts in the Discord. It was $100 per contract gain on DG. Look at Apple. Apple defending that 195 where that trend line was. It ripped back up. Everything lined up there, good for the bounce. I mean, this is SPY would reject right here. I believe the 200 EMA is right here. Q's was the 21. NVIDIA back at VWAP. For those that don't know yet, showing trading view, I'm going through my Weeble chart right now. Didn't realize you stream on YouTube. Fuck Twitter X. Yeah, some people like the YouTube stream always a little bit better. And if you're over on the YouTube channel, please give a like and subscribe. It's free. I would appreciate it. Once we get to the next house and I have a full office setup, I'm probably going to be doing a lot more content over on the YouTube side. So big rejection right there across the board. SPY is over top of its EMAs in VWAP. I believe it is. Q's is below. So Q's, you'll see this is the 9 right here, 9, VWAP 21. SPY, 9, VWAP 21. It's above it. And there's the 200. That's the purple line I'm just talking about for the rejection. It's right there. It's the purple line. It's that little purple line right there. That's the 200. Someone said something about playback speed on YouTube. Go to like 2x or something, and it helps for the delay. I don't know if that's true. I swear someone put that in the chat earlier. But if it helps. Someone said to make YouTube closest to real time, put playback speed at 2x. It will put you a few seconds less delayed. It's less delayed than X this way as well. Chambers 56 in the Discord says. There he is right there. Appreciate you. Casey, can you check where you think DG could end up going? Yeah, we'll check DG. So again, I know there's probably a lot of people that are pissed if they just joined the Discord and then I'm not live there today. I'm live here on X and YouTube with you guys. But it's kind of what I do on Fridays. I know it's Thursday, but the market's closed tomorrow. So I'm treating today as a Friday. You know, it's the end of the week. It's the last trading day of the week. Nice bounce on SPY, retesting the EMAs. See if it gets that move just right back up here in this order block. If it breaks that, then it can get the ripper back up here near the 531.8 level. So I mean, I'm treating today as a Friday. Last trading. Someone said at 2x, you sound like a minion. I'd imagine it would mess with the voice as well. So Fridays for me, you just trading closer expiration contracts, options, or potentially futures. You know, just getting quick gains here and there, risking just a small portion of the profits from the past days from this week. But doing the stream on here, it's more education just based. It's whatever questions and charts that you guys want me to look at. I'll pull them right up here on the stream. So like someone wants me to check out DG, we'll go look at Dollar General real quick. we'll go see what the chart looks like. Give my 2 cents on it. Nice job for Bishop. Bishop swung. Let me see. I think he actually just, yep, he just trimmed a little bit ago. He trimmed at 450 on those comments, and they're probably up. Oh, that was like 20 minutes ago, so they're definitely up more. Nice. I just got an alert on SPY for upside, I believe. Oh, there's 3.5 minutes left. We'll see. But Dollar General, 93. 93 is where the next MMK zone is, 93 to 93.13. 93 to 93.13 is the next big zone above. See if we get this move here on SPY, if it can break above it. It's got another alert. It's trying. It's trying to figure out if it wants to go long or short here. Hey, my Rivian cash secured puts and covered calls are both up 25%. Let's go. The Iron Condor that I alerted in premium yesterday is up as well on SPY. Nice. I'm going to continue that into next week. So, sorry, Dollar General, ripping here, looking good. New high of day, actually, right here. So, $92 and then 93 to 93.13. 93.13 is the next MMK zone. It's looking good. There's Bishop. All right, just trim those calls at 475 from 365, and they're for May. So he bought some time on them, up $110 per contract right here. Great job, Bishop. Nice. Is ripping. Dollar General. This candle closes underneath 528 right here on SPY. Algo's about to flip short, and it's going to get slammed down. Yeah, it's trying. It printed another short right when it hit the 200 EMA. And it's trying to keep pushing it down right here. Candle closed in about 30 seconds. It has to close underneath 528. And then it's going to come back down here and hit these lows. If they buy it back off of it, pops back up, gets the candle close above right here, it's going to rip straight up probably to this top zone here. Got to watch this. Dollar General is ripping. Let's go. Good job, Bishop. NVIDIA. Yeah, we'll check NVIDIA. All right, just watch that move up to 92 here on Dollar General. It's almost there. After that, 93, 93.13. It's looking nice. 1 zone, 2 zone to 3 zones. Look at that. Beautiful. We'll go look at NVIDIA real quick. Back down near the low. Here. 50 down to 100. So, and big rejection spot up here, 105, 106. So it's kind of, it is just diddling in the middle. If Nvidia's up here, it's looking like a short. Nvidia's down right here, looking for a potential buy. It's rejecting the EMAs all morning, so it's still trying to move its way down. Getting more alerts right now going off. So I mean, as of right now, Nvidia's it's downside. It's just continuation downside. If it keeps on respecting the EMAs and rejecting and closing below every time, as of right now, until it hits one of these big spots for me where it's a low risk, high reward trade to, counter trend that for a bounce. It'd just be a short the pop back at the EMAs. I really like how SPY's holding the EMAs here. And I still want to get this pop up to here. But the algo is trying to trigger, it is trying to trigger a short, not a long. It is trying to trigger a short. In order for it to trigger a long, it's going to have to break and close above right here. And then if it breaks and closes underneath, I think 528, it's going to send it lower. But the algo signaled a short at the 950 candle pop up to that 200 EMA. There's SPY under the 528. Vol-D above the zero line. ADD. Look at VIX. VIX is in a barcode right now. VIX is in a 5-minute squeeze moving upside. Which if that fires and SPY goes downside, here we go. There it goes. And there's the algo short candle. Straight back down to the zone. No, put a short signal right there. It's been short all morning since the short pre-market. I don't really worry about pre-market, but right when market opened, it was a short. They bounced it off the zone. Green candle, popped it back up here, and then it said shorted again. And so far, seems to be working. It's funny. It didn't try to short it on these two candles here where I went for the long. And then it popped up here, scaling the longs, and then it's like, hey, short again. And then it goes straight back down to the same target zone where the gap was at. Was a how am I just discovering you had YouTube? Only thought your videos were streamed on Twitter. No, a lot of the educational videos that I've posted on Twitter, they're all over on the YouTube channel as well. I got YouTube freaking videos from like 2 years ago still on there. So yeah, absolutely check the YouTube channel out. If the quality and the stream's better on YouTube versus X, then go over there. If that's where it's best at. All right, there goes NVIDIA. It's almost there. Almost there. Again, it's has not gotten any kind of breaks and closes above the EMAs here on the 5-minute. Trend is straight down, short the pop until proven otherwise. SPY bounces right here. Someone in the Discord just said the same thing. Could be an inverse head and shoulders. Got the left shoulder, got the head right here. I'd be tempted to try it long. SPY's in a squeeze on the 15-minute. All signs are still downside, and that's just because of the lower highs so far this morning. If it continues to base here and they continue to buy it, that squeeze is probably going to end up curling upside, and the MACD will probably curl as well. As of right now, it does say downside still. So it's saying downside, and we have this big support spot right here. So if you see a move down and candle closes underneath where the gap is at on SPY, that 15-minute squeeze can send it straight down here to 524 and then 521. If they bounce it right here and it takes too long, then those things are going to start to curl back upside, especially with this inverse head and shoulders that's potentially setting up. The neckline is legit up here at the order block at 529.45, that yellow line. And then when it breaks that, guess what happens? That squeeze on the 15-minute that fires, it takes it straight up here to that top right here. So be interesting to see how this plays out. VIX is barcoding sideways right now. It hasn't done anything. Sean, heard in the Discord starting an OnlyFans account. Will that be included in the premium membership or that be separate? For you guys, it will be included. Just for you guys. You guys will have access to the spicy channel. IWM looking stronger than SPY and QQQ. Let's go check it out. Still like SPY for the bounce right here. Yeah, IWM definitely looking a lot better here. I agree. Nice bounce on SPY. All right, inverse head and shoulders looks like it's setting up here. Probably see how this 10-15 candle closes. Oh my God, Matt, chill. TTM Squeeze Pro indicator. That's what I use on TradingView. It is gap fill Thursday. We didn't completely fill the gap. It did miss it by a few cents on SPY. I'm pretty sure Q's did. The video's still looking heavy and looks like it's going to get that drop. Let me see Q's. I got the night session on Weeble. The Q's, no, yeah, Q's filled the gap. SPY did not. So SPY still needs to. It doesn't need to. A few cents lower. Look at Micron Technology, ticker MU. Going down for new lows along with NVIDIA. SPY bound to the zone, back to the EMAs and VWAP rejection. Again, 15-minute squeeze as of right now is still moving downside because of the lower highs that have been put in so far this morning. So got to see what happens down here. They break and close underneath this. 15 minutes sends it down. It could be a break, retest, and then rip here on SPY if they continue to hold that. See the trend line from Tuesday to yesterday, and then the gap up overnight. They came back down. They fill the gap. It's actually a retest of that trend line here after breaking it to the upside. So definitely be interesting to watch. But it doesn't look good. Don't like the way that candle closed. But it'd be diddling right here in the middle. Vol D looking weak. ADD looking like it wants to come down. I'm going to get this pulled up real quick. I like Q's a little bit better than SPY. If the squeeze goes downside, it would be 400 or sorry, 440 puts for April 21st if it goes um they break and close underneath that zone. I think it gets ugly. Nvidia not looking good. Amazon, I think we're about to go here. All right. Let's see what we can do. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Break and close down here, baby. Where's Nvidia? Almost down there. QQQ. If it closes right underneath here, starts to break it. 15-minute squeeze is going to send it down. Let's go. Our QQQ doesn't have the 15-minute squeeze. Only SPY does. SPY 15-minute. Yeah, only does. QQQ does not. SPY almost down at the bottom. Q sitting right there. 2 minutes left on this candle. There's a 4-hour squeeze on Qs. Downside. Oh, shit. All right. I'm going to grab some of these puts here. If we pop back up and retest, I'll add some more, but I'm going to go ahead and grab some here. See if we catch this squeeze downside. Got less than a minute left so far. We're at the bottom of the zone. About to close underneath of it. SPY is there. We go. Here we go. Go, baby. Go. Go. Come on. Accelerate the candle. Come on. Squeeze it down. Accelerate it. Accelerate it. No bounces. No bounces, SPY. Don't you do it. No bounces. SPY still needs a few cents lower until the gap is completed. 526.06. Hasn't got there yet. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. SPY closed above it. QQQ closed beneath it. Come on. Slam her down. Drop it low, girl. And they can bounce it right back up here, give a back test. I hope they just freaking slam it. 15-minute squeeze says down. SPY new low of day. Here we go. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Come on, give me a fill. Give me a fill, QQQ. A little bit lower. Give me a fill. Come on. Need a little bit lower. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. All right, there's SPY. Gap fill. Break through it, baby. Break through it. 15-minute squeeze this bad boy right down here. Come on. No bounce on the gap right here at the bottom. Take her down. Take her down to the Paradise City. Heat map looking mixed bag. Filled on cues. Stop at entry now. Whee! Come on. Come on. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Come on, SPY. No bounces. No bounces. Accelerate it. Squeeze it. Squeeze it down. Let's go. NVIDIA. Let's go check. NVIDIA. Boom. It's entering into the zone now. So if you're in NVIDIA puts, I mean, it's definitely a trim spot. Definitely a trim spot here. Amazon did not make a new low of day. Apple's actually holding up surprisingly decent. I'm about to get stopped on the rest of Qs here in just a second. It looks like. Yeah, NVIDIA's entering into the zone, and stop just hit. Daggum it. I'll try again. I wanted the acceleration. This could be a big bounce spot across the board now if they continue to hold this. But I just want to see a back test and go lower. But that's the zone on NVIDIA. SPY still needs to close back underneath here. Oh, Qs. Oh, they hit my stop and went straight back green. You pieces of shit. That's what happens when you play close expiry contracts and put stops at entry after you take profits, though. VIX can freaking squeeze above 3150. That's going to let SPY play out its squeeze to go downside. They just bounce Qs right back to green. They can't get it just yet. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. There goes NVIDIA still going. Come on. Drop it low. QQQ, bag red. Take me down to Q or SPY, new low a day. Here we go. Accelerate. Accelerate, SPY. No bounces. Accelerate. $15-minute squeeze that bad boy down. Come on now. VIX trying. Here we go. VIX is trying to get the breakout. Come on, SPY. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Who's in SPX 5100 puts? Is that Terry? Terry. I think the video is gonna lose 100. It Very well may. Oh ho ho! Coming to the bottom of the zone. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. The video dead. How are your settings on Valdi? Because mine don't look like regular bars. My Valdi is set to the 5-minute time frame, and it's set to point. Drop it low, spy. Drop it low, spy. Drop it low, spy. Drop it low, spy. Come on, we want new low of day. Come on, new lows. Accelerate downside for this squeeze. No bouncy. Although the video is getting close to 100 now. Q's just hit that next target downside right there. Ah. Where are those puts at now? What they hit? They hit 340. Pieces of shit from 3. Nothing crazy. Just $40 per contract quick on those. But oh, there's a baby laughing outside my door. See if Q's can lose that. Get the move down to 441 next. Q's definitely weaker than SPY. NVIDIA is just looking like garbage. Amazon's down at low of day. Look at Palantir. PLTR. Oh! Here we go. Come on. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Come on. Acceleration. Let's go. Accelerate. Let's fucking go. We want more. Oh, here we go, baby. Oh. There we go, SPY. There we go. Let's ride. Terry. 5100 put 0 DTE on SPX. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, 15-minute squeeze downside. All right, I want to see SPY go down to 525 and then 525, 524.50. Thinking about another 50-cent dollar drop here on SPY. Where's Q's? There you go, Q's. Nice. Acceleration. Let's go. Boom. All right. We're gonna stop up. Got stopped at a Q, so I went over and hit SPY real quick. Beautiful 15-minute squeeze downside. Almost there. Come on. Let's go. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. QQQ, one runner left, up 30%. Nice work. I got stopped out and then had to go back over the SPY. Nice. I got stops in. Yeah. Let's go. That 4-hour trend line from NVIDIA that broke. Yes, sir. Oh, we charted that, what, 2 days ago? That's beautiful. Here we go, SPY. Oh, 525 hit, baby. Let's fucking go. All right. Gonna take another one off here. I don't even want to know what those Qs are at. Here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Market sell. Market sell. Filled. Oh, shit. Let's go. Target hit. Ah. I just market sold that shit. I'm out. Oh, 15-minute squeeze, baby. Let's go. Straight to target. Let me get a picture of that. Beautiful. QQQ almost got there. So, look, same thing as yesterday. Look, I drew it out yesterday. Went out freaking from here down to here. Just did the exact same thing. Exact same thing. I just market sold. I have no position. I'm out. Let's go. I haven't market sold in a minute. Oh, beautiful. Let's go. Gotta love a good 15-minute squeeze. So 15-minute, again, TTM Squeeze Pro right here. So it was showing downside. All it needed to do was break underneath that zone. So TTM Squeeze is the top one right here. You see these two little red dots that's right there? Okay, that means high compression. Okay, which way is the histogram moving right now? Are the bars on the upside to be blue, or are they on the downside to be red? Right, they're on the downside to be red. Okay, so I take note of that. Like I said, the histogram was red because of the lower highs so far that SPY had pre-market, right? Okay, look at the MACD. MACD is red, moving to the downside, right? Look at the RSI. RSI also moving to the downside. So you got squeeze, downside. You got lower highs on SPY, pre-market, which is that right there. Holding underneath the EMAs, fired the squeeze, came straight down to targets, right? Right down here. That's the reason why I closed. This is a big bounce spot on SPY. Easy day. Well, not easy. I was in puts, got stopped out, and then had to re-enter again. I wish I could have just stayed in the originals, but it is what it is. Just like that. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you, Casey Algo. Look at that. Was short the whole time. Short, short, short. Short. Look at all these red dots. Look at all these red dots. Look at all of these red dots. As Casey Algo is screaming short. Over and over and over again on every single one of those candles. Beautiful. Let's go. Don't have the fucking Casey Algo. Try it out. It's fun. $15-minute squeeze. Help with that on the higher time frame. Look at all those chickens. It's 517 on SPY. That was beautiful. I'll post these charts out here in just a second. Got out right before the market sold for that explosion down and still caught 50%. Nice job. $380. Let's go, Mike. Let's go. Great work. Great work, Mike. Nice job. All right, SPY breaks that. It can get ugly. I mean, Sean says we're going to 517. I got no position. I market sold that. Q's never hit target. It got very close. I mean, give or take a few cents. It never has to be perfect, but I mean, I have a level at 441.15. So oh, Bishop was an Apple puts? Bishop, oh yeah, he did. He was looking at Tesla and Apple. He took Apple puts at 10.10. Oh, they're up 40%. I think JT just mentioned something like that too. They moved quick, didn't they? Did he take 0 DTEs? SPY new low. Case algo, go to settings and hit allow consecutive. Okay, hold on. Click that. Turn that on. I mean, you still should see plenty of other signals, but oh, we're drilling. Fucking drilling. Q's almost there. What a great. Told you, if SPY closed underneath that zone, all it took was one candle right there. This candle closed right underneath the zone in the level. Oh ho ho. A bye-bye. Caught 2 trades done for the day. Let's go. Great work. Nice job. Nice job. Send me a screenshot of your SPY chart. All right. What'd they fill me out on that market order? Where'd those puts go to? The puts went to 354. What'd they fill me at? 335. My entry was 270. So not bad. Not bad. I think we still go lower too. You don't have extended hours on. What time frame is that too? Is that yesterday's? Yeah, you don't have extended hours on. Gotta have extended hours on. It uses pre-market data. All right, big bounce right there on SPY hitting that target. The signals that happen in pre-market don't matter because we can't freaking trade them. And pre-market signals, they're always choppy. But the movement, the data of SPY pre-market, the algo needs to perform and alert these signals properly during market open hours between 9:30 and 4 p.m. Eastern. Beautiful bounce on SPY. I'm very happy with that exit. There's VIX finally. So what I say, 3150. It needed to break and hold above that, and it can finally get the squeeze upside. When it did that, SPY will get its squeeze and finally go downside. And beautiful. It's exactly what happens. The bottom right chart right here, it's VIX. So it kept on hitting, fighting this level. And once it finally got the candle close above it, SPY got the candle close below it, and then squeeze played out. Perfect. Went to target, closed. I still think it's a short the pop back test, and then potentially just keep on coming lower. We'll see. Oh yeah, extended hours. You gotta have pre-market. You gotta be able to look at pre-market. Casey Algo, you can get it if you go to my X profile. Go to my Twitter profile. You'll see a link tree in my bio. You click on that, it takes you to everything. I have links for absolutely everything. All my social media accounts, the Discord, my WAP store where I sell the subscriptions and everything for premium Discord, the mastermind classes, MMK Algo and indicators. But Casey Algo specifically is partnered with Lux Algo. There's a link in there that says get access to Casey Algo. It takes you over to that separate store. You can get access over there. I am so happy with my exit on SPY at that freaking target. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, pissed off, baby. All right, let's see if it's a short the pop kind of day. Well, someone said TTD. Let me see. That's got to be something news related. That's insane. So what, that was like a 8 to 10% ripper on TTD. Google apparently getting smoked. Yeah, Google got smoked. Google partially loses a U.S. advertising tech antitrust case. Judge finds that Google holds illegal monopoly in online advertising technology related to Goog. TTD is an advertising company. So interesting. Casey Algo is not on WAP. No. Everything else is in my WAP store. The only thing that is not on WAP is Casey Algo because I'm partnered with Lux Algo for that. So it's in a separate store. If you go to my WAP store, I have a block in there that says Casey Algo, and I know it seems confusing, but if you just read it on there, it tells you it's not sold here. It's sold in my other store. Um, and it'll actually take you to my Discord where I have a channel where everything explains about Algo, how to use it, the settings and everything, and then the link to the Lux Algo store. Nice pop on Spy. I couldn't be happier. All right, there's a back test of that zone, the 9, so we'll see. My stepdad just texted me asking, "You're not live this morning in the Discord?" All right, there's a back test on Spy. Hey, there you go. Thank you, Plastic. Right there. It's in the chat. Thank you, Plastic. So the thing with Algo too is Algo is designed to catch these moves. So like obviously you'll see that Algo was saying short for what 30 minutes before I even decided to enter into the puts. Um, I mean, I trust myself, and because the algo's not looking at VIX, Vol D, QQQ, Nvidia, some of these other things. If I see all those other things as confluence, that's kind of what I look for. But I absolutely will take into account what the algo says based on the strategy for what it's coded to find, which is to catch big moves. The only issue with the algo, and it's just like any other indicator algo out there, is when the market's chopping, right, and it just goes back and forth. I mean, what can you do? You can't do anything. Indicators and algos don't mean shit when the market is just chopping back and forth all day in hours and it's just trying to go up, and then it looks like it's going to do it, comes right back down, and then it bounces and goes back and forth, back and forth. I mean, that's what chop is. And there's nothing wrong with indicators and there's nothing wrong with algos. It's just the price action for the day. It's choppy. And there's no way around that. Other than that, it's designed to catch big moves. It caught the move this morning here downside, and absolutely beautiful. And thank you, Plastic, for the link right there. That is the exact link to the Lux Algo store where Casey Algo is. I sent a thing out last night. Get 30% off Casey Algo. This was a strategy I had created about I know it's over 2 years now. Over 2 years ago, that I used to use every day when I was trading SPY, like weekly options. I buy a little bit more time now, but the strategy still stands. And I used that strategy for the longest time, and it helped me tremendously. So I worked with Lux Algo, and then because I'm not smart enough to do that shit, gave them my strategy and one, indicator and algo, and I decided to start doing that and using it, and then got to the point to where I'm live streaming and people are like, "Hey, what's that on your screen right there that just said short?" And then caught the big move down. I'm like, "Oh, it's my algo." I'm like, "Oh, how do I get it?" And I'm like, "You can't. It's only me that has it." After a while, I was like, "You know what? It's just go ahead, and if people want to use it, then use it. At least give them the opportunity to." So I decided to partner with Lux Algo to put it in their store for them people to purchase and then automatically go to their TradingView charts to use it. So it's my baby. It's my OG SPY trading strategy. Does work on QQQ as well. It works on anything. I've had the highest success rate trading SPY on the 5-minute chart with extended hours turned on. That is how I initially found the strategy. But technically, it can work on any name. But I mainly just use it for SPY, and then I'll look at QQQ as well. All right. Got some upper wicks right here, rejecting that zone, the 90 MA right here on SPY. Watch for a short. I went short on ES. Gonna see if we get a little scalp back down here. Nice rejection so far. QQQ. They take it back above the 9. There's a quick stop right there, but ooh, I need to fix that. Get rid of this. Here we go. Here we go. All right, gonna take one off here. Nothing crazy. 4 points. $200 per contract. 5 points. Gonna put a stop in at 302.50. Come on. Looks like the team was already looking for a back test to go short. Awesome levels and execution. Appreciate you. If I would have listened to the algo, I would have been short long before. Like the second I trimmed the ES longs up there and sold majority and put a stop in, I should have instantly just flipped short right at the rejection. And that's when it started screaming the short, really. Yeah, that would have been. I mean, I would have. It would have been well over double the profits from what I caught. About to get stopped down on the rest. We're breaking back above 5,300 on ES. And out. Just hit the rest. Not bad. Locked in one for $200. Stopped that on the other. Still like it for the short. Heat map. NVIDIA. God, NVIDIA is just. Oh, UNH. Oh, Jesus. Anyone else just see that? I know I'm probably late to the party. Jesus. It's still going lower. Oh, man, that does not look good. LLY still holding up, looking decent. NVIDIA hit 100, or did it break it? Sitting right at it. Oh, it's at the bottom. It's at the bottom. Oopsie, didn't mean to move that. It is at the bottom. Ooh. Am I going to get back in short? NVIDIA, that's an evening star off the 9, too. Ooh. I'm about to go short again. Where's Q's at? That's some ugly top wicks there on the 5. 10-minute 9 EMA rejection. Yeah. I mean, it's not looking good for Q's in the video right here. It's not looking good. There's a screaming baby out there. So I want you guys to have to listen to that shit. But NVIDIA Evening Star off the 9 EMA right there. Again, every pop to the 9 EMA until proven otherwise has been a short. That's an Evening Star right there. We're underneath yesterday's low. I still like the SPY and QQQ short. Drop it low, girl. Do gonna have jump off here in about 30 minutes, but yeah, Google no bueno, not looking good. Apple's still green. Meta's like right at entry, break even ish. Walmart green, Costco green, Home Depot green. Yeah, Walmart looks pretty decent. Q's is fighting for its life to not go there. Lower highs, beautiful. Mark that low right there. It's fighting for its life. Here goes SPY. How much is ES now? Oh, there it is. A decent trim spot on ES. It finally hit that next little spot. Wanted to see the move down to a 297 to get a trim that just hit. So nice non-EMA rejection, back test of the zone. So now, I mean, one of two things, or one of three things, right? And I'm not going to say stock goes up, stock goes sideways, stock goes down. It's either going to put in a higher low and hold right here. It's either going to put in an equal low and we're going to double bottom and make a W, or we're going to keep on rejecting the non-EMA and respect the trend, and we're going to make a lower low on SPY and Qs. So See what happens on this next 5-minute candle. Should either put in a higher low, an equal low, or a lower low right here. So be interesting to see right at 11 a.m. See what it gives. All right. Does anything you guys want me to look at? Let me know. I'll pull it up here on the chart for a little bit. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Got about 4,500 people now on the stream. So it looks like best move of the day was that 15-minute squeeze and caught the move down. Let's see what happens right here. If there's any questions that you guys have. 2 people that said Tesla. Let's check it out. Tesla. Tesla's at 240. I need to buy more shares of TSLL first and foremost. Let me go check this out. Where's TSL at? TSLL is at $7.60. Don't mind it down here, grabbing a few shares. Sure. I'm actually going to grab a few shares of TSL right here. Oh, my mini golden doodle's mad at somebody. All right. Just add a few there. All right. Let's see what we got. Tesla's in a squeeze on the 4-hour and the daily. So larger picture first. Daily downside. So it says downside. MACD is still bullish, and there's bullish divergence down here as well. So it's iffy. Kind of looks like a head and shoulders. Kind of just looks like a hunk of shit at the same time. Tesla really hasn't gone anywhere. I mean, this even just looks like a giant head and shoulders, but there's a smaller one within this potential right shoulder. The bounce over here, right? The pop up right here, this curl right here. And we're holding a big demand zone that's down here between 205 and 225. But daily squeeze does say downside. And that's because same thing with SPY this morning, right? Lower highs. That's what it's been doing, lower highs. Let's go to the 4-hour. Let me turn off all this shit because this is not, we don't need this for on here. So it needs to break back above 245. Yeah, 245 is a big spot. Let's see right here. So I took Tesla calls prior, right down here, and it's just the zone itself. It's every time Tesla gets down here below 225 down to, so far it's like 214. It's just $10 little block down here. They bought it. You see the head and shoulders I'm talking about though? Could be nothing, but you see this little pop here. See the head up here, right? And then the pop right here, the rounded that it's doing coming right back down. So you have a potential head and shoulders right here. Okay, 4 hour is also saying downside. Now this is the same thing as SPY 5 minute. Okay, look at the MACD, look at the RSI, look at the squeeze. All of them as of right now are pointing downside on Tesla. Right, all three of these as of right now are moving lower. Even the RSI from all the way back here, but that's just lower highs. So I mean, it's been moving down, right? But just previous right here, same thing. So all three are pointing to the downside. So Tesla continues to hold underneath this 245, 247. It gets ugly potentially for a 4 hour squeeze. Where do I think that 4 hour squeeze is going to take it? Just straight back down to the zone. And then I would try to long it again personally. Um, so Tesla stays underneath, 245, 250. You got to give or take, a dollar or two because it's Tesla. The top of that says 249.50. Um, and the kind of the volume profile starts around that 245. So 245.50 is resistance right now on Tesla. 4 hour squeeze says downside. So, and the squeeze fires downside. 235, 230, and then 220, and then 214. Those would be targets downside. I think if Tesla gets down to that, if the squeeze fires it down to the 220, 214 area, I would just do the same thing that I did back before over here. I'd look for an opportunity to see bulls step in and then take it back up higher. So, holy shit, Ripper. Someone in the chat said, I'm waiting for Casey to recognize that candle. Sorry, I was doing Tesla for somebody. Holy shit. That's a short spot on SPY, though, back up here. But this is news. Let me find it. Does anyone have the news on this? That's the only thing I'm seeing too is the Doge news. There's no way that's it. I mean, the two that it says right here that would be affecting that would be XOM and Oxy. Sorry, there's a baby screaming. Also trying to find the news. There's no way it's based on just that. NVIDIA. Look at NVIDIA. It's reclaiming. Back at the bottom of the zone. See if it goes. I took calls yesterday right here on NVIDIA and got this ripper up in close. Watch Qs. Obviously, watch SPY. IWM's getting a really, really big move. And then watch NVIDIA as well, right off 100. Same thing as yesterday. I mean, this is a short spot on SPY, but it's like who wants to who wants to step in front of this right now? It's a short spot on Qs too, lower high. If we break that, it looks good. But again, risk to reward, I'd be looking for a short. All right, see what happens right here. It's a big spot for Qs. Sending this chart right now in Discord. All right, nice rejection so far on Qs. Financial sector is very green. I mean, everything kind of is, other than tech, just with like AVGO being red, Nvidia being red, Google being red. To kind of a mixed bag over here. Tesla's at 0. QQQ breaks this. It's moon time. XOM ripping. I just got an alert and it just hit 108. Look, I have a level right there. Look, there it is. See the little clock? That's what I was just checking here on my phone. All right, there's the 200 EMA and the trend line on SPY. XOM and Oxy. Yeah, Oxy. Big candle upside off that news. NVIDIA pushing. I mean, I think it looks good. We just got to get a break and close above it to get continuation. I'm putting a video right here real quick. All right, here it is, QQQ. I mean, if I had to do anything right here, risk to rewards to short. Reject right here, short it back down here, and then long that bad boy. I mean, in a perfect world, it would let you catch both and do it this way. This would be perfect. Short by Ripper. Hi, Big Daddy Whale. Not Josh. Vol Diesel creeping higher. VIX is right back at the chop zone. I mean, we're about 30, 40 minutes from lunchtime. I got to jump off here in 10. But again, this short spot. Short it back down here. They hold it. Also be an inverse head and shoulders. Another beautiful rejection. There it is. Bing bong. Baby screaming. She's pissed. But you're welcome. I appreciate you hanging out on the stream. 5,000 people here. Appreciate you guys. Nice rejection here on QQQ, right at that lower high. Now I want to see what happens. Let me see. SPY, right at the 200 EMA. Again, same purple line, same spot. It lined up great right there for the short. SPY and Qs. Same trend line, same thing. Now I want to see they hold the 9 here. Now put in a higher low after rejecting the lower highs and get the move back up. Breaks underneath this trend line, then we're just going to go back down the low of day. But looking good so far. Nice little short scalp for futures. Quick little 10 points on ES on the rejection there. The candlestick setup, though, if it does close down here underneath 444 on QQQ and the 9, that is an evening star, a higher low. Definitely be looking for that next candle to be red. And it can come down here to the trend line. I'd assume they'd hold the 9, chop it inside here, and then potentially rip it up. But the 4 hour, remember this morning, looking at the 4 hour, the squeeze is still downside. And the 4 hour does not look pretty. I wouldn't be surprised to see by the end of the day QC 438. The 4 hour squeeze fires before market close, or if it just carries over until Monday. Candlestick closed above 444, above the 9 and 21 in that level, but that is an evening star. So that's almost 60 points for that rejection there on a NQ from the QQQ chart right here, just from VWAP right back down. All right, VIX popping back up to its EMAs in the same spot from earlier that it had to break out for the squeeze upside to send SPY and QQQ lower. Perfect freaking rejection there on Qs. Perfection. There's the 9, and there's 444. And that poor baby wants SPY and QQQ to dump. I think it might do it. That's a great freaking spot right there. That was good. There we go. There you go. There you go. Boom. Nice. Look at that. Easy, easy, easy. Let me get this out of the way because as of right now, I'm just watching those two trend lines. Perfection. I just posted before and after right there on QQQ in the premium Discord right there for the rejection for that short. Perfect. Closes underneath that. That shoulder is going to be invalidated. Come down here to the trend line. See if it bounces, put in the higher low. What a great freaking rejection. And then if it bounces here, just take it straight back up to the EMAs. Breaks underneath that trend line. Again, I think 4-hour squeeze at some point is going to end up playing out. We're going to see that 438. God, I should have full ported my entire account right there. If it breaks that, I still think 4-hour squeeze goes there. There's the trend line. Let's go. SPY. Look, same things. Okay, so SPY inverse head and shoulders would be right here if it holds. That same low that's right there. If it holds right there, and you have your head right there. Same freaking spot though for the short. QQQ right on the trend line. SPY right back down to that area of support. Be a great area to try for a bounce for a long, but let's see what they do. NVIDIA back at the low. Kind of just looks like it's bear flagging down there. I think SPY, you can hit a trend line right there too. Nice little bounce. You can scalp the shit out of futures with this. This is great for futures, for scalping. Right off the trend line. Right off the trend line. Look at that. Look at that bounce. Look at that shit. You can't make that shit up. It's live and recorded right here. Casey nailing these charts. Trying my best, man. Look at that. That was perfect. Just lined right up with it. QQQ trend line, SPY support, inverse head and shoulders. A great spot for the bounce. Vol D still pushing higher. And the video is just dead anyways. I gotta jump off here, guys. I appreciate everyone hanging out, though. All right, we know where the trend lines are at. The main two things to watch right here: the trend line, this zone, and this trend line. So that's it. Got to watch that. Can you throw the chart up in Discord by chance? Yeah. Yes, I will. Yeah, I gotta go get a haircut. Well, it was a fun little day, just scalping shit back and forth on futures. The charting on SPY and Q's been on fucking point. So, all right, draw the trend lines on the highs, draw the trend lines on these lows. SPY slightly stronger than Q's. Q's made that that breakdown right here. SPY just put in the equal low from the longs from this morning that I took on ES on the 940 candles. Those bottom wicks down there, those buyers stepped in. It's the same spot right there on SPY. Obviously, you see QQQ, different story. Did not line up that way. But when SPY retested that area, QQQ retested a trend line right there for a higher low. So it still made sense. Someone said 30-minute EMA for the rejection. Yeah, I mean, as long as SPY stays underneath 538, I mean, it looks good. 528, sorry. 528, 528.7. I know I'm gonna leave right at like the most important time when something's like. All right. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna jump off here. About 5,500 people. Let me get a screenshot of this. Oh, it didn't take a screenshot. No. There we go. Smile, say cheese. Appreciate you guys. I do have to jump off of here. Nice charts on SPY and Q so far today. I mean, so SPY has the inverse head and shoulders. QQQ does not. So SPY needs to hold the trend line. Just mark the trend lines, guys. Mark the trend lines right here. SPY and QQQ. Hit these higher lows right here on Qs. Hit them on SPY. Okay. SPY needs to hold 526 to 526.50 area and this trend line. If it does, it needs to break above the lower highs, the trend line that's above it. If it does, if it goes up here, if it breaks that, then the inverse head and shoulders plays out. Okay, on SPY. Okay, then it takes it up to 530. Okay. We're stuck between the two. It's literally scalping it back and forth. Every time it hits up here near the top trend line, you short it back down to the EMAs and these lower trend lines. That's about it. Same thing with QQQ. Same short. Hits the trend line, take it back down to the equal lows, lower lows, or EMAs. Doesn't matter, wherever it's at, right? Right there. Short it. Back down here to the EMAs. Hit this trend line. Q's needs to get a break in base above 445. Q's gets a break above 445, it goes 447, then 450. Okay. So if it breaks the lower trend line right here that it's holding to put in these higher lows, if it breaks that, it's going to hit equal lows. If it breaks an equal low, it's going to 438. All right. So just mark that trend line on the top, mark the trend line on the bottom for Qs. Do the exact same thing for SPY. All right. As of right now, rejected, perfect, came down, hit support, bounced, straight back up so far. So it's directly in the middle, but as of right now, it's looking like a good trend and change for upside, in my opinion, right now. I do think we can see upside. Beautiful bounce. I should have freaking just flipped it right there and went long. Look at that. Sorry, here comes Q's. All right. Here's 445 in VWAP. This little zone that's right here. If it can break that zone, I drew it out. Remember, I drew rejection, come back down. Remember, I drew this earlier, back down, and then ripper, right? So watch that. There's VWAP and 445. We're pinned in the middle. Just got to wait for confirmation on which side is going to play out. So, all right. Appreciate you, Allie. Thank you. Appreciate everyone decided to hang out this morning. Again, it's more laid back, just chill, just kind of doing SPY, QQQ, looking at other few things, but just scalping, honestly, back and forth, just using profits from the week, just catching quick gains whenever these big spots are hit for the big reactions, right? I don't care about diddling here in the middle. I want to short at the high at the top resistance with a small stop and a bigger reward, and I want to buy at the lows right here with a small stop and a bigger reward above. I mean, just like anything else. So just don't get chopped up. Don't chase. Wait for confirmation. Follow the charts. Low risk, higher reward entries. By that, I mean, see how you go to hit this long right here? Stop as if it closes right below the zone. Your target's back up here to the high. Look at the box. Little red box right down here. That's you're going to be red on the position. Big green box is your green if it starts working out in your favor for the long. Tells me that the risk reward is over 6. I risk losing $100 to make $600, right? And those are the kind of setups that you want to take, right? So you don't buy calls at the top. You don't buy puts at the bottom unless you get confirmation candle closes and confluence with a bunch of other things that we're about to make that next leg down. If you're scalping back and forth in the range, then you get the longs at the bottom, you get the shorts at the top. So love you guys and hope everyone has a great weekend. Remember, market is closed tomorrow. That's why I decided to do the stream here today. So hope everyone has a great long weekend, and I'll probably do the Sunday night live stream. So stay tuned for that and send out some charts over the weekend whenever I do the homework later on. And then I will be in the premium Discord again, live streaming and trading on Monday for the entire week, like normal in there with the team. So if you want to come hang out, again, just go to my bio on X, click the link, whatever that's in there, and come hang out in the premium Discord for a few days. You get a free trial. And then if you like it, stay. We have a lot of fun live stream every single day. Just honestly, just goofing around, having fun at work, but charting, sitting here and making money in the market, whether it goes up, down, sideways, SPY, Qs, NVIDIA, Tesla, doesn't matter. And coming out green at the end of the day or end of the week. That's the goal. So we have a fun time and absolutely love our Discord community. So come check it out and find some Easter eggs. Yeah, we're going to go on an Easter egg hunt. So, all right.